We are reading from the month, now it is all about Exodus, Exodus, Exodus. And everybody must listen to what we are going to read from the Word of God today. The book of Exodus, chapter 23, from verse 20 to 23. Book of Exodus 23, from 20 to 23. It says, "Behold, I send you an angel. I send you an angel before you to keep you in the way and to bring you into the place which I have prepared." Listen very attentively. Verse 21 read, "Beware of him and obey his voice. Do not provoke this angel, for he will not pardon your transgression." This angel will not pardon your transgression, for my name is in him. God have sent angel to you. Listen, when this angel speaks to you, obey this angel's word so that it shall be well with you. Verse 22 read. They say we should refresh, so let's refresh. All right. As we continue to teach you our message today. Verse 22 of the book of Exodus read, "But if you indeed obey his voice," if you obey the voice of this angel and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy to your enemies and an adversary to your adversaries. Verse 23, "For my angel will go before you and bring you into the Amorite and the Hittite or the Hittite and the Pezerite and the Canaanite and the Hevitite and the Jebusite, and I will cut them off." I will cut them off. Let us read up to 24. 24 say, "After I have done all these things, you shall not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do according to their works, but you shall utterly overthrow them and completely break down their sacred pillars." We break down the sacred pillars of the enemy by listening to the word of the angels that God have sent to guide us and speak to us. Are you today one of those that God have recognized your deed in Biafra struggle and God wants you to be relevant again? Are you one of those that God have sent his angel to come to speak to you so that he will restore your relevancy in Biafra struggle? Did you notice that God have sent his angel to come and speak to you? Did you notice that? Or you didn't notice that? Are you aware that the angel of God have come to you to speak to you so that you can again, once more, be relevant in Biafra struggle? Or are you still wallowing in ignorance, bitterness, greed, jealousy, envy, and witchcrafting? Opportunity has been given to you by God himself, and the angel of God is speaking to you. The difference is, were you able to recognize the voice of the angel when they come? Now, before we go into exposing Nigeria and the terrorist government of Nigeria, I want to play a video. A video of one of the sister whose job is to always attack Simon Ekpa. Always attack Simon Ekpa. So if you have identified that the God in heaven have sent angel to speak to you, if you do not forgive your transgression. That is the word of God. Let us listen to this sister who all she does is to attack, blackmail, slander Simon Ekpa, and all of a sudden she is speaking differently today. I do not know why. The thing is, the network is shaking. Let us go there.
Of people, but the commentators, we push. Posters, we push. You call yourself media warrior, going to 1 year plus. Now, Simon still the worst for social media with him correct media warriors. Simon gets strong media warriors. The rest of them, we call themselves IPOP media warriors, all of them run. How many of them there for social media, there for their platform, they rant? How many of them there for all the whole platform, the Bamba Simon? But Simon don't create a lot of media warrior, a lot of platform. Anytime you just drop any post, you go hear insults. Then they use insult, they rain me, and they chase them. I don't fear them. And you say you call yourself a media warrior. You they select this one a media warrior, that one a media. I don't mind these people. They just they form. Media warrior for social media. Go for Biafra land. Make it turn media warrior for streets. Media warrior, Kenny. Media warrior, all of na fail. See the way Simon media warriors, they the worst. Una fail woefully. Una carry 6 clothes of wrapper cover on her face. Una shame the shame you. Be media warrior what? Mazin now they can only try to quench some things. Not be say una do the work, una fail. Una where they claim the media warrior, una fail woefully, una fail big time. If they can't better media warriors, if I go talk truth here, Simon media warriors, then they're very active. IPOP media warriors, jealousy and envy, they inside them. They want make you just listen to them. They just want they only their platform. They know they go other platform. They see wetin dey happen. Which kind of media warrior una be? Una failed woefully. Una go continue to dey fail. Those Mazi na we just carry name, Mazi carry name, give them. Immediately the man get problem, all of them run. All of them. Why since 1 year battalion as a battalion go on a day? Una no fit win one person. Una no dey shame. I said the day when I go bring this thing out again, I go fire una. Those so-called IPOP, some useless media warriors, they are too useless. They too cause division for this struggle. They are very useless. They are very useless. They cause too much division for this struggle. Now then they scatter this Biafran thing. Now then they scatter them. Now then they cause division for this struggle. Every time they go pack themselves, say na them be this, na them be that. Who made you? Somebody supposed to make you who you be. Not be you go make yourself. Not be you go make yourself. Upon all the promotion when I promote myself, I still get views personal. I still get followers personal. They like division. IPOP media warriors. They are evil. They are useless people. Very so useless. They are among the people that sold masks. They collected money. They say, we didn't know. Is that money they give to us? We think it's dash, then dash us. Is when they said DOS, then is when they said they want to remove DOS. That is when I come out. Many of them run. Since when they kidnap us in that they can me again for this social media, and still they do other things, and still they do Biafra, still they talk. My dear, I don't need your promotion, and do not tag me to any media warrior. Don't tag me. No tag me. I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for you to notice me. Every time you go to promote yourself, una still dey fall yakata just for you to make money on social media. All of them wey una see, even bloggers better pass them. They don't even know how to show video. When they are doing video, they can't show you what is happening in Nigeria. They can't show you what is happening in Biafra land. They can't do nothing, only to sit down to rant, only to sit down to abuse, to insult. That is what they are good at. When they talk, if they don't abuse, they go off.
All right. As you all can see, that is one of the media sister that, her job was to attack Simon Ekpa for no reason. But like I read from the Bible, the angel may have spoken to her, and she is based in South Africa. Nobody must insult her. Nobody must attack her, because if the Spirit of God and the angel is flying everywhere, touching the people that have attacked me before, I can see her bago horn. Do not attack this lady anymore, because also that in a post to Pakam, the autopilot media warrior everywhere. Hey, Ejuyahu, do not attack her anymore. The angel of the Lord have spoken to her. Let me read the Bible again. The book of Exodus. Aina Agwo Onere. The book of Exodus says, listen, beware of him and obey his voice. Let us start from the beginning. Book of the Exodus, chapter 23, from verse 20 to 23. It says, behold, I send an angel before you to keep you in the way and to bring you unto the place which I have prepared. Unto the place which I have what? Prepared. Beware of him. beware of this angel and obey his voice. Do not provoke this angel, for he will not pardon your transgression. If you do not obey this angel will never pardon you, for my name is in him. The name of God is in this angel that is now flying everywhere. But if you indeed obey the voice of this angel and do all that I speak through this angel, then I will be an enemy to your enemies and an adversary to your adversaries. So if you obey this angel, God will buy your case. Chineke golu case gi, kolu your case. Chineke nọ n'eluigwe send this angel egolu case gi. So Chineke egolugo case anyị. What this means is that God abayigo our case. I want you to listen. 23 say, for my angel will go before you and bring you in the Amorite and the Hittite and the Pezerite and the Canaanite and the Hivite and the Jebusite, and I will cut them off. The last one, which is 24, say, you shall not bow down to their gods, to the gods of the enemy. You must not bow down to the gods of the enemy, nor serve the gods of the enemies, nor do according to their works, but you shall utterly overthrow your enemies, overthrow the gods of your enemies, and completely break down their sacred pillars. Do you understand me? So I was very surprised and very shocked to see the video of this sister confessing how the autopilot have given it to her, water. So I am appealing to autopilot media warriors, heavy media warriors today, to cease fire on this sister called Oluchi. Do not attack her again from today. Even if she turn around and continue to blackmail me, from today, cease fire on Oluchi Lloyd. I don't know whether that is the name. Is that the name? Is the name Lloyd, right? I don't know whether the face is looking somehow. I don't know whether the name is Oluchi Lloyd or something like that. So please, from today, the angel of God has spoken. Say, cease fire on Oluchi Lloyd. If she is the one, oh, right? All right, cease fire. Cease fire on her. Even if she attack me, do not respond. Even if she attack me, don't attack her back. Okay? Don't attack her. We don't have time. We don't have time to waste on anything. I am going to tell you people, from now on, how this thing is going to happen. So any day you see her attacking me on social media, don't respond to her. Do not attack her. Except you did not see this video today. We are moving on. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme omume. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Do you understand me? We are going to continue this broadcast after this commercial. I want you to understand that the angel is there with you. All right, I want all of you to understand that it is not that there is anything special, but you know, consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. I tell you today, ọnụ kwuru njọ ga-ekwu mma. Those people shouting Obi today, before the end of the year, they will all embrace Biafra. Go and mark my word. Before the end of this year, they will all embrace Biafra. We are here on this side of the divide. We are not moving an inch. We are here on this side. Abachoso Agomai. We are not moved. And we are not going to move. Abachoso Agomai. We are going to continue to be here. We are not moving and we are not going anywhere. I want everybody to also listen to this.
For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation.
All right. I want you people to understand that our broadcast and exposition start this very minute. Today we continue from where we stopped yesterday. The Fulanization and Islamization of Nigeria is on top gear. Those of you who claim to have businesses in the north, those of you who plan to have a business in Abuja, thank you, Ada Onowu, dancing on me ihe na adehi ekwu omume, like David danced and the dancing into Biafra land. Hallelujah, amen. Thank you very much for your super chat. I don't know who you are always representing. I want all of you to understand that we are now fully in new dimension. The much talked about new dimension. You are going to see what the transformation of this struggle. A lot of you will think that I am not watching all of them. I watch all of them. I watch all of them. I watch this, our sister called Oluchi, how she insult me on social media, but I don't have anything against her, sorry, because her insult is not, have not done anything to me. Her blackmail, following people to blackmail me blindly, and she knows nothing about me. So it is not, it has not removed anything from me. I am still Simon Ekpa. Okay? My own primary objective is to make sure that the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu suffered, and you suffered with him for many years, to bring Biafra struggle to where it is today, will not be destroyed by nonchalant people. That's all. And I want to use this opportunity to respond to that, our brother in Germany that say I must obey, that he want me to obey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I do not understand. I want to let him understand something. Even him cannot obey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the way I obey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's a challenge. He cannot be loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the way I am loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I gave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu my word. None of you were there. None of you were there. I gave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu my word. I told him, I will be the last person that will betray you. And 2 persons were there when I gave that word. Those 2 persons are no longer in this struggle. At least I'm not seeing them again. But none of all these people were there when that happened. One-on-one, I have told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will be the last person that will betray you. So, the brother in Germany that made a video to say he will be happier if he see me obeying order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know whether is there any order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that I have not obeyed. The only order I will not obey is the order that is coming from the DSS dungeon. I have made my point very clear. It is for the best interest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that I do not obey the order that is coming from DSS dungeon. And it is final. There is nothing anybody can do about that I will obey any order from the DSS dungeon. It is not against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is for his own good. So, secondly, the reason why we will not obey order from the DSS is because he is not a free man. Secondly, thirdly, we have made it very clear. Everything we do today have nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The activities of the Biafra liberation today have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know why? We don't want whatever we do, they will say it is him. No. He is not part of what we are doing today. That is the way, so that they are not going to use Biafra liberation against him. He has no hand in it. He has given the betting. That is what we call betting. Betting is when you are running a relay. You pass the betting to somebody and the person will pick it and start running. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, immediately who was kidnapped in Kenya, he passed the betting on. We are going to meet at the finishing line. So anybody that is saying that Simon Ekpa is not obeying the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not telling himself the truth. And if it is out of ignorance, please know it today that we are in charge of the betting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to us. Our own is that we are going to run with this betting and the betting will not fall in the track. Because it is not just collecting the betting, but running with this betting, holding this betting very strong, and finishing the race with the betting. So we are holding the betting of Biafra, and we are going to run, and we are going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the finishing line. And there we are all going to celebrate this relay that we are running. So the brother in Germany, I will be the last person that will disobey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I will shock all of you. You know, so many of you, you have your own instinct. It is called insecurity. Insecurity. You are all insecure about me. All of you. Insecurity. You are insecure. You think Simon Ekpa is too smart. You think Simon Ekpa is going to outsmart everybody. This Simon Ekpa is his eye is too open. Simon Ekpa will grab this, grab that, grab that. All of you think Simon Ekpa will fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are going to wait till the kingdom come. Because when I was discussing with Onyendu, none of you were there. None of you were there. You don't know what the word I gave him. You don't know what he told me. In fact, the day Onyendu asked me to take oath, he said something that I will never reveal in the public. None of you were there. But those who administer the oath, you can go and ask them. At least some of you are in good term with the secretary and the mother. You can go and ask secretary or ask the mother what transpired before I took oath. They are still there. They can tell you people the truth if you want. But so if anybody is having this kind of, this kind of vision somewhere that Simon Ekpa is a threat to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I did not join Biafra struggle to fight for position. I did not join Biafra struggle to undermine what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done for years. No, I come to give a supporting hand. I come to support him, get Biafra. And that's what I'm going to do. So now I am going to shock Biafrans very, very soon. I'm going to shock Biafrans. That is why, in the first place, I did not want to take oath, because the oath is rubbish. Oath is rubbish. I have been able to prove to you that oath is rubbish, because none of those working with us now have taken oath. We don't need it. If you come, you come with your genuine mind. Your oath is between you and God. If you want to come to betray Biafra, God will kick you out at the right time. It is not about oath. All these people that talk about oath, in those in our gallant men on ground, yes, they can take oath. I support that. They can take oath, but not us here. We don't need oath. And everybody that has come, including those working very hard in different departments now to make Biafra come next year, none of them we have confronted with anything oath. We don't need it. Your oath is between you, your conscience, and God. And because I was not able to prove that, so I still took the oath. But it is not about oath. All the people that took the oath have betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are now after position, after money, and all that. They betrayed. So, the reason why I'm making this comment is for clarification, so that you will know that anybody that is saying Simon Ekpa is disobeying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not saying the truth. I can never disobey him if he is here. I will always respect him and obey him as a free man, but not in incarceration. I know the importance of Biafra freedom, and I know what Nigeria government can do. That is why I don't want to be friend with anybody. All of them that will come and tell me, Onyendu say this, Onyendu say that, I am not taking it. Until Onyendu come out, we can now talk about that. All right. So let us go to what we have come here to do today. I want you to understand that Nigeria is already Islamic State, and they are gradually injecting it into the system from Abuja down to the southern Nigeria. For that reason, I want you people to listen to this video.
A young Igbo man who lived in Maiduguri, Borno State, came to my office crying, so desperate, ready actually to commit suicide. Why? His two hotels and his father's hotel, which he inherited, were dozed same day. And all his properties seized, including his cars. He told me there was no offense he committed, but they were accused of selling beer. I thought that was bad. And I tried to reach the governor a number of times. I could. Then, about 2 weeks ago, he rushed to my office and said that Shetima was in town. And Shetima can help him get deal. The governor. That all he needs is my going with him to Shetima and beg him Shetima to intervene in his life. Please, of course. In fact, I didn't take 5 minutes. I jumped into the car, drove to Shetima's house. I was well received. And then we discussed, and Shetima was very fantastic, making promises that even if the governor doesn't do anything, he will do some by himself. Himself should Shetima. We had a discussion about it. And that was the only reason why I went.
We're having some issue with the network today, so we are going to be fine. We are going to be fine, okay? There's no problem. We're going to bring him back. Before I bring him back, I want all of you to look at this. This is what is going on, and Abuja is coming. Alcohol, planned ban of alcohol sale owners remind FCT minister of pending court case. This is what is happening in Nigeria. This is what is going on in Nigeria. I want you to understand that Islamic State is already happening. It's already happening. But you will not understand the reason why we are shouting and shouting. Let us go and listen to Ezeife.
A young Igbo man who lived in my Borno State came to my house crying, so desperate, ready actually to commit suicide. Why? His two hotels we inherited were closed same day, and all his properties seized, including his cars. He told me there was no offense he committed, but accused of selling beer in Maiduguri. I thought that was bad. And I tried to reach the governor a number of times. I couldn't. Then, about 2 weeks ago, he rushed to my office and said that Shetima was in town. Can help get fair deal from the incumbent governor, the current governor. That all he needs is by going with him to the Shetima and beg him to help, to intervene.
Now, I want you people to understand the problem here. For how long will somebody be going to somebody for help? For how long will Okwadike and the leaders of Ndibo continue to go beg the Fulani? If you beg Shetima, the terrorist, to leave this guy, how are you going to beg other people? How are you going to beg for others who also have the same problem? We are going to go on a little bit break because network, really, disturbing. So I'm going to restart the network and we're going to start just in seconds. All right.